What is up, my YouTubers? This is Stoner Steve coming at you with video profile number 2. Yup. So this is my second video, like I said. I'm just doing this for a lot of fun and seeing how it goes. So just let me know how you guys like this review. Today we are doing a deck profile on Lumia 12 Apostles. Yes, it is more of a fun deck, not really competitive. Can be aggressive, but more for your locals than like a bigger tournament. So just a really fun deck to have little derpy combos in with. And you'll see what little derpy combos I have in this deck. So I hope you guys enjoy this deck profile, and just let me know how it is. Like, subscribe, and post your thoughts on the deck. You guys all know that Lumia cost 3 to Judgment. She costs a red, a white, and a colorless. And then she also has Energize. Now, Energize she has for a red and a white also. And now at the bottom of her, she has the effect at the end of turn, blink out a Rusted Resonator and bring it back into play unrested. So really amazing effect if you're running Else, if you're running Tamios, or a lot of other little come into play effects. With Elves, you can save your mana for counter spells. Tamios, you gain card advantage. So just really good to have. Now, when you flip over Lumia, when you Judgment her, she has Swiftness. So really amazing, able to attack for 1,000. In this deck, I do run Regalias, so you can attack for a little bit more than that sometimes. But when she enters the field, you remove the Crimson Radiance from your hand from the game, and then she gains Impressionable, and also she gains whenever she deals damage, you gain that much life. So really amazing. But I do not run the Crimson Radiance in this deck. So I don't really ever gain Impressionable or that. But I just really like the swiftness part. Able to flip and attack, or flip and tap for another stone and saving your attack. Just really amazing. But when Lumia also attacks, you remove a Resonator from the game and put it back in the field rested. So you usually want to attack with your Resonators first before you do it, and then attack with them and blink them out, and they just come back in rested, which they were already rested if you attacked with them. So just another blink effect, and this deck works around blink effects. Alright, so let's get down to the deck profile. The deck profile, like I said, is 12 Apostles. So we run 3 Message Familiars. Really good card in this deck because it's when it dies, you get a 12 Apostle from your deck into your hand. So it's deck thinning, searching, and just helps you set it up for future plays. So really key in this deck since you are running 12 Apostles. So the next card on the list is 4 Alice Little Scouts. Absolutely love her with Adam Brawley and Gwen because you draw additional cards. Any more card advantage is better. So I really like Alice Little Scouts. When she dies, you draw a card. So with your Adam Brawleys, you can draw 2 cards. Or with your Gwens, you initially draw 3 cards and then discard a card. So just really good to have in this deck. Then the next card is 4 Guinevere's. Absolutely love Guinevere. Drawn 2, discarding 1 off of her, and like I said, I have a lot of creatures that work off of her too by sacking them. So it's just really nice to have in this deck. Then the next card I do run in this deck, I run 2 Rookakes. Now I only run 2 because I don't run a lot of red in here. Yeah, like I run 4 Gwens, but I only run like 3 of the the Red Dragons. So it's able to search out those, or search out another Gwen if I need to. So it's just basically another creature I can sack and thin my deck with. Uh, so then we go to the next card, and this is like one of the funner cards in here. Just to combo off and like make your opponent mad, pretty much. So I run two Tritons, and when it comes into play, uh, you take control of a target resonator until the end of turn. So that means you can steal their Gliber or whatever, and then what I like is after you steal it, then you banish it with Adam Brawley or Gwen, and you just get rid of their creature, and you get your effects. So you get pluses on that. So just a really nice little fun card in this deck I like a lot. Um, Going on with our next card, we got 4 Gills. So Gil is essential in this deck. You have to have Gil in 12 Apostles. It's just a must need. So when it comes into play on the black side, and it does have shift, so when it comes into play, you search a 12 Apostle and put it into your hand. Really important in this deck. And then it also has discarded 12 Apostle. It gains 400, 400, and target attack. So really good. But I don't really necessarily use the black side a lot. I do sometimes, but I more shift into it right away. And its shift side is 2 colors and 2 red, and it has target attack no matter what. So really good. When it comes into play, you get a pair of 12 Apostle from your hand into play, and it gains swiftness, and the Resonator gets removed from the game at the end of the turn, which in this deck I don't care about because Lumia will blink it out before that goes on stack. So you blink out the creature and then it comes back in, then you don't have to remove it no more. So just amazing. A lot of little cool combos in this deck. Like I said, I am running 12 Apostles. So what's better than having Gil effects that you can blink out and put more in? So the next card is beautiful, and that is 4 Adam Brawleys. Really essential in this deck. Like I said, I sack a lot, or with the Tritons, you can take over the creature and use the incarnation with Adam Brawley and get their effect off of it. So stealing their creatures and then banishing them for your effects, just a fun little thing to do, you know. It's just I really like Adam Brawley. It has a lot of different effects. If you sack a white creature, you gain 400 life. If you sack a red creature, you deal 400 damage towards the Resonator. If you sack a blue creature like my Outlaw Scouts, you get draw cards. So initially you draw 2 cards. It's just really fun. And then if you sack a green creature, then you produce a mana of any color. And then if you sack a black creature, you can make your opponent lose 400 life. And I love the loss of life. Loss of life gets you out of a lot of little situations like, we'll say, uh, I'm sorry, Alice and Tree. Like, it just escapes that part. It's not targeting them or anything, and they just lose a life, so it can't go back to Alice. So just awesome, because you do run quite a few black creatures in this deck, so you will be sacking them if you need to. So the next card in this deck, I run 3 of, and that is Drake the Red Dragon. And like I said, I sack a lot of creatures in this deck, so it just makes it cost less. It's a big 12/12 with flying, so just it's my little deck tech on this. Most of the time I cast it for 2, and if I don't cast it for 2, then I cast it for 1. So 2 for a 12/12 is with flying is amazing. I just love it a lot in this deck because of how many creatures die on your side of the field. So the next creature in this deck, we got 2 Behemoths. Now Behemoth, when it's blocked, it deals damage as though it wasn't blocked. So big old 15-15 that even if you do block it, the damage is going to go through. It's pretty awesome. And if you got it out with Gil and made it have swiftness and able to attack for 15 to their face, it's just really, really fun. But then let's get down to the next card. And this is like the combo piece of the deck is Nidhogg. When it comes into play, you destroy the lowest cost, all their lowest costs of the same cost on your opponent's side of the field for resonators. So just awesome. Like if he comes into play the first time, we'll say we used Gil to flash it in, and he attacked with it right away. Or when he flashed it in, they killed all their one drops, and they attack with it right away. And then you have Lumia on her ruler side, and you blink it out, and it comes back into play, and then you kill all their four drops. Just nice board wipe, nice like little fun combo, and it can make your opponent. It doesn't target, so it makes your opponents frustrated at points. So the next cards in my deck, that is it for the resonators. We go to Regalias, just because I run Regalias in this deck to be more mana fixing with the Regalia Stone because of the blue. I found that I wasn't getting enough blue, and I just needed, I was messing up my mana too much, so I needed the Regalia Stones in here. If you guys do have any advice on this deck, just let me know in the comments and everything. But let's get down to the stone base. And the stone base, sorry, the Regalias. Sorry, one horn. Horn I like in this deck just because of how much creatures you do put in your graveyard, and you can banish this and shuffle your graveyard into your library. It just gets back all your 12 apostles to your deck if you're running out of them, if they've already killed them, or it pumps up your ruler by 200. So it does have a lot of use in this deck. Next card is one Death Scythe. Death Scythe you can never go wrong with because it makes your opponent lose swiftness and impressionable on their ruler, and that is just really key for most decks. Being able to slow them down and they can't save their ruler at all is just really amazing. Then we run 4 Apollos, and absolutely love this card in this deck. Like it's probably like the best regalia for this deck. Just because you can save your creatures and put them back to your hand, and then you cast them again. Just saying, like Triton, there was one time that I was able to cast it and then send back it to my hand and then cast it again and controlling 2 creatures that they had, and then I had Adam Brawley in my hand and banishing both of those creatures to the Adam Brawley. So you just get rid of theirs and put a creature back to your hand. Just really fun for this deck, and also it gives your ruler flying, so anytime you can give Lumia flying is just amazing. When she can caca over everyone, it's pretty fun. Then the next and the last card in this deck is 4 Leviathans, the Demon Sword. So it gives it swiftness, which Lumia already has swiftness, so not a big deal. I really use Leviathan in here for the sack. The sack is crucial when I like steal their creature and I can sack it with my sword. It just has a lot of good use in this deck, and you can make your ruler bigger. Never a bad thing. And also, I don't run the Crimson Radiance for Lumia, so I can give Lumia impressionable with the Demon Sword. Just really good to have. So now next we'll move on to our stone base. And our stone base consists of 4 of the Regalia Stone, Ruler's Memoria. And like I said, it's just more for my mana fixing. I was finding out points I wasn't getting blue and stuff, so it's just a card that I can have any color mana and I don't have to worry about having a certain stone. So the next stones, we run 3 Scorching Bells. Uh, red black. The deck consists of red black mostly, so just important to have. And then I run 3 the red blue stone, the magic stone of Hearth's Core, uh, just to basically see my blue for my Alice the Scouts and my Triton. And you don't need blue for Adam Brawley, so that doesn't matter. Um, but that's what they are in there for. So let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share, just and also just comment. I need to know like how I'm doing on these videos, and if you guys are liking these videos, then I should continue. So just let me know how you guys feel, and also in the future I am going to try to give away promos for subscribers and other stuff like that. Have subscriber prizes, but that's more when the channel gets more popular. Um, just to let you guys basically know that I will be probably posting like 2 more, I think, decks, and I'll pretty much base it off of that afterwards to see how this channel goes. But I will be posting at least 2, maybe even more uh, decks in the future, and also we'll be having deck challenges. I have been talking to one of my friends, and he sent me his deck list. So once I get those cards all rounded up and make it, I will be pitting his deck on also. And it seems really fun. Shout out to Haney at Mystic Hobbies and Games. Looks like a really fun deck to build. So I am going to build it and we'll show you guys in the future. Um, also, uh, I will be accepting deck challenges here soon. I will let you guys know that you guys can email me or message or comment, whatever, and basically challenge me to a deck to build. Because I love building decks. Decks is really fun to build. Always been a deck builder since Magic the Gathering. Just love deck building. And if I can have a challenge that you guys want a deck, but you don't want to make it, you want someone else to see their eye on things, just let me know. Well, that is it for this video. Thank you for coming in and watching me. You guys have a great day, and I will see you next time. This is Stoner Steve signing out.